Straight at Tim Mathis. Okay. Okay, we're live. Once again, as always,
Yeah,
as usual, it is that time again. It's Grizzly FLG. SoundCloud.com/Grizzly FLG. Got a new song out. I got new songs coming out probably for the rest of November and shit like that. Of course, I'm here with Tim Saunders.
yeah. Tim Saunders, Calvin Cambridge, SoundCloud.com/June 5th.
June 5th. What was that?
That was my hands. That was the Birdman hand rub. I had to put.
Okay.
That's how I started every podcast. It wasn't as loud last time though.
Yo, all right. Yo, man, like this is like a lot of shit has been happening in the wrestling, but I think WWE is going crazy this week.
WWE's wild this week.
Wild, mad crazy this week. And
I don't even know where to start, to be honest.
I don't know how to feel because like after Crown Jewel, I just like they've been having like a couple of shitty Raws and SmackDowns, but then they came out of nowhere with well, they always do the invasion angle. I think I guess from like what started from last year,
Yeah.
or yeah, they did the same thing last
Because
year.
I think they started it in like 2016 for some reason. They had Shane just running there with the troops.
Yeah,
And then the second year, Raw was like, all right, we're getting revenge now. So now it's like a yearly thing where they just run in there.
But they just running there. It was just only SmackDown's turn this time.
Yeah, that first time was wild. First,
that shit was, he was like, hold up, like hold up, nigga. But yeah, that shit was wild. That shit was cool. But they do this every year. But the fact of the matter is what happened this fucking past week. That was fucking crazy.
A lot has happened. Some matches for Survivor Series have been changed, rearranged,
displaced, misplaced,
flipped, turned upside down.
Like everything. Like that shit is crazy. But man, social media, bro, like Twitter, Instagram.
Man, they should have did this a long time ago. They're taking the limitations off, and taking the edits off. There's no more editors for the tweets now.
Exactly. Like they just let them happen. Like, why didn't they do this in the first place?
Yeah. My only worry, and this probably won't happen, but I feel like Becky Lynch's character is gonna like become like when little kids first discover curse words all the time, and then every 5 like, yeah, bitch. But yeah, but so far it's working. I like it so far.
Oh man. Okay, so let's start with Monday. What the fuck happened Monday? So like, the invasion happens with the women. Becky Lynch just armbarring the shit out of fucking Ronda, just using the fucking disarmor.
Yeah.
And, like everybody's fucking punching everybody and shit like that. So the shit goes into the ring, and then you got people just punching people and shit. Then all of a sudden we see fucking Becky Lynch's face is like fucking covered in blood. And like, well, how the fuck did that happen? And then she still takes the chair and just hits Ronda and just walks out like the badass he is.
Yeah.
And like people are just saying, hey, that's a 316 moment. I couldn't agree more, but I still think that's Becky Lynch moment right there. Like that's
unique. I wouldn't call. I mean, I guess it is comparable.
Yeah, it's comparable, but I wouldn't call it.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the thing. People they do this in every. It seems like every field. Like the next Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
the next just let people be them. Like John Cena's not Hulk Hogan. John Cena's John Cena.
Imagine all the college players coming out of college basketball, man. Like Zion Willis. Like they calling them.
They already call him LeBron. Yeah, like they're already calling. Like LeBron's not even gone yet, and they're already calling him LeBron.
Like they finna call Matt McClung the next fucking Jason Williams or some shit. Like, nah, but seriously, like, yeah, we We see all that shit happen, and then like Tuesday night, then like that's the fucking fucking video evidence, right?
Yeah.
Video evidence.
I like how WWE jumped on this too. I like how WWE didn't shy away from it.
They just apply more fucking heat to the situation intentionally.
I kind of like that. They're trying to like grab it and be like, you know what? It happened. Boom.
Yeah, like let's get all the heat that we can for Nia and shit like that. This is gonna go good. But yeah, she's been Jesus Christ. She's like they just let her have it on social media and shit like that. I mean, look, that was a big ass right hook. I'm sorry, like that shit was crazy.
I'm like low key impressed. Like,
yeah, exactly. But I'm just
they said Becky had a concussion, a broken nose, a black eye, and I was like, that was one punch. I was like, what?
Exactly.
Holy shit.
I was just like, out of all of that, like, damn, she had to break her fucking face. Like,
yeah, I was like, that's a broken. Yeah, they just shortened the injury, just broken face.
Fucking Kermit Washington, but on the
facts. Rudy Lynch. Holy fuck! But and also there's I mean, and I'm a fan of Nia, so I hate pointing it out, but Becky's not the first person that's had like a rough looking thing happen against Nia. So social media is really going in on her now. But
yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, social media is like a blessing and a fucking curse because like social media can be used to like build up a fucking storyline or whatever, and then you got like kayfabe and shit like that that comes into fucking play, and like, you know, like the fans see it as something different, or the fans see it as like, oh, this sucks now, blah blah blah, shit like that.
And also, there's a lot of superstars who have had like, I guess, incidents that have had, like, you know, like Seth Rollins he's one of arguably the best person on the roster. He's had a number of these incidents.
Yeah, he had his incidents and shit like that, and people aren't going to forget about that. Whether it's fucking Twitter or in like WWE. But considering, okay, Monday night and then Tuesday night, she had to come out and she had to pick an opponent, and she picked Charlotte. And you know, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. They kind of pulling the trigger early, you know, because they wanted to do this match at WrestleMania. Obviously, that was supposed to be their cash cow at WrestleMania. Is that fucking match right there?
Yeah.
But now people are saying, okay, Ronda versus Becky at WrestleMania is going to be the
Ronda versus Becky be cool at WrestleMania. I think I'm still kind of undecided on how I feel about Becky. I mean, about Ronda and Charlotte at Survivor Series. I guess now will be the time to do it. I guess that'd be the perfect time to do it because now is when it makes the most sense instead of trying to like shoehorn a storyline.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that match. I mean, we only got a couple of fucking months.
Yeah. I'm gonna invite Brandon real quick.
You said what?
I'm gonna try to invite Brandon real quick.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking now what they can try to do is they can try to build towards maybe the horsewoman match.
Yeah, yeah, that's
what Charlotte has some type of common ground again. And
they already planted
the Bezos running around with a stable now.
They already planted the seeds at Evolution, you know, NXT with the fucking incident with Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler. But
yeah,
you know, that's going to be like something. I think that's what's going to happen probably at Survivor Series. He's probably going to have this whole 4-host woman shit and stuff like that, which is going to be crazy and stuff like that. You know, that's cool.
And now that opens up a spot on Team SmackDown, correct? Because Charlotte was originally
it does. You just gotta wonder like, who's going to be the fucking captain.
So I'm thinking the captain role. I'm thinking that'll trickle down somehow to Carmella by default. I think.
I feel like it'll probably be Carmella by default.
Either Carmella or Naomi. I mean, maybe Naomi.
Yeah. Carmella, Naomi, or Asuka.
Yeah, but that fifth spot now, I'm thinking that goes to Mandy Rose.
They need to get Nikki Cross in that fucking team.
Facts. That'd be such a good
idea. FTRC debuted on SmackDown, right? I don't know if she's on SmackDown now or if she's still back in NXT, but they need to get her on that team.
What other options do they really have besides? Because it's looking like Mandy Rose, Lana, or Nikki Cross.
Yeah, exactly.
She might be the secret weapon. They might not even announce it until Survivor Series, and she just popped up.
Yeah, I don't know who else you could think about putting as the captain of fucking SmackDown Live. Like, what if they pulled a fucking random shit and like have like Zelina Vega be the captain or some shit like that?
That would be kind of fire, though.
It would, because I really want to see Zelina get more action, more time and shit like that. And she's dope. I really thought she was gonna win that battle royale for once, but I guess not. You know, people get their hopes up.
And Team Raw might low-key be plotting to jump Team SmackDown. They got a lot of valets in this match.
Yeah.
Alexa, Liv Morgan. Look, I don't know SmackDown. It's looking a little...
Alexa's out anyway, but
she's still showing up. It looked like a setup to me. I don't know, like a 4 on 8. I think they're trying to lure him in.
Yeah, exactly. Something's gonna fucking happen. Like, I can see now. Like, something's gonna happen and shit like that.
And the rest of this card is kind of like
it's kind of, you know.
I mean, some of these matches are like whoa, and then some of the matches I'm like, we'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a whoa match would be like the Authors of Pain in the bar. I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for that one.
Yeah, exactly. You know, some of these matches are kind of looking, you know, they look good, and you know, especially with Daniel Bryan now facing
heel Daniel Bryan too.
Yeah, heel Daniel Bryan.
It seems like, I mean, maybe it was a neutral low blow, maybe it was a face low blow, but I got him as a heel right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen people disputing it and debating it on Twitter. I just made up a word called the disputing, but
disputing. Like, yeah. See, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that match. I'm looking forward to Becky and Charlotte. Well, not Becky, Charlotte, Ronda and Charlotte. You know, I mean, it's just same old Survivor Series, you know, just Raw versus SmackDown. It's gonna be good, but I feel like we all know that War Games is gonna be better.
War Games will definitely probably be better, but I'm gonna hold out hope for the main roster because I do that every time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to give them the benefit of the doubt and like see what happens. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens. I still feel like War Games is gonna be like crazy, but you know, I mean, anything can happen at Survivor Series for real. I mean, shit. The shit that we seen last year was crazy. You have like one whole fucking woman taking on like 4 or 5 other females and still eliminate them all. And I forgot what else happened last year. I don't really know.
And Survivor Series is coming up, like as far as being a big pay-per-view again, because for a while it was like Money in the Bank's kind of taking its spot.
Yeah,
the big pay-per-view, and now it's like, well, now people are looking at SummerSlam now. SummerSlam, what you doing now? Because Survivor Series getting right. In WrestleMania and Royal Rumble, they always going to be up there, like regardless of whether the show is good or bad or not. Survivor Series has been getting better and better with the brand split, of course. Because without the brand split, it kind of feels kind of dry. But with the brand split, it does. It combines like the old traditional Survivor Series vibe with like a bragging rights or like an early 2000s Survivor Series vibe.
Yeah, it does. Man, yeah, it does. You know, I just really hope they don't do this fucking brand split again. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I don't hope they combine the rosters again. That's what I meant to say. I don't hope they combine the rosters. Because if they combine the rosters, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be watching each week. I don't know if I'm going to be watching Raw or SmackDown. SmackDown's supposed to be moving to Fox next year in October.
That's when SmackDown just went down when they combined the rosters again.
Yeah.
Now it's like Raw and then other Raw. It was so
Like it, like back
Brandon put his email in the chat on Messenger, so you can, I guess, send him an invite because he's on the app, so he can't join.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, but like 2016 Raw was like fucking. Okay, so back in 2016 WWE, like you had NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. Raw, you watch Raw, and then the next night, well, not even the next day, on Thursday you will watch SmackDown, but it's just filler Raw. You know what I'm saying? And it's just
like I already had 3 hours of Raw on Monday. Why do I need 2 more hours of Raw?
Exactly.
Like I need 2 more, except minus like half of the important people.
Yeah. Like what's the focus to watching that shit? If I have the same matches on.
Like it'd be different if on SmackDown they just gave other people a shine and just use it as like a mid card people show, but they literally just was like, oh, well, here's more Raw and here's some reruns from Raw in case you didn't see Raw.
Yeah, in case you didn't see it, here's what happened. And
then here's some more insignificant plot stuff that we can continue on.
Exactly.
Nothing that's too long for a 4-minute package on Raw.
Yeah,
so we can show what happened here, and then
here's what happened on Raw. Then we're gonna do the same shit that we did on Raw on SmackDown tonight.
Yeah, and then we're gonna show that on Raw next week.
We're gonna show it on Raw next week,
and then show that Raw film on SmackDown. It was like
a fucking cycle. Like a fucking cycle each week, and it's just like, what if
it became a 5-hour show at one point, basically, and I was like, okay,
exactly, like just a 5-hour Raw each week. But and
they're actually talking about cutting it back down to 2 hours now, which is
good. That's fucking good on them, because I don't want to spend 3 hours right now. I spend like 4.5 hours watching their fucking pay-per-views long enough, like 5 if you count the damn pre-show.
I can't even think of a plus to having 3 hours of Raw besides the commercial money that they make from it.
Yeah, the commercial money.
Like, I guess maybe you can get more people onto the show, but is that worth an extra hour?
It's not even worth the extra hour, I'm telling you. Like, through like ads and getting celebrities on shows and stuff like that, that's just fucking, I don't know. I mean, you gotta think about WWE's morals. Like, they just made $2 million off of Saudi Arabian money. Like,
that is true. That is a fact.
Like, you could have did something. You could have made that $2 million either way. You could have still like moved the event somewhere else and still made that $2 million. I mean, I don't know if they could, but it's $2 million fucking dollars. Think about how
$2 million is not worth that much to WWE, where they're like, we have to do Crown Jewel.
We have to do Crown. You got fucking Michael Cole sweating and trying not to say Saudi Arabia. Like, he's just sweating his ass off. Welcome to Crown Jewel.
What about the murder? But it's $2 million. Y'all are WWE, bro. Get out of there. What are you doing?
Exactly. Like, get out of there. I know you're fucking probably your reputation just get hurt, and like your relationship with Saudi Arabia gets hurt, but it's not fucking worth it. Worth $2 million. Like, no, it's not worth it.
And then you put every single person in your entire company in a position where they have to either defend Saudi Arabia or go against the company.
Exactly. Like, you have to like pick a side, or you gotta like, hey, well, I think what they're doing is wrong, versus like, hey, let them go anyway. Like,
you put John Cena in a position where he has to show up in Saudi Arabia.
And Daniel Bryan.
Be John Cena, yeah. Daniel Bryan too, but I'm just saying as far as like a transcending star, like Cena's in movies and shit, like in TV. Yeah. He can't just be out here like in Saudi Arabia.
You're gonna lose those fucking residuals.
Those sponsors, man.
Like, he gonna lose everybody.
Who even sponsored this show besides did anyone even sponsor besides the Saudi General Sports Authority? Like, I don't even think they had any other sponsors.
I don't think I've seen one Snickers ad on that.
That is no KFC, no Dolph Ziggler dresses the Colonel. That's why they were allowed to put Hulk Hogan on there, because there was no sponsors to tell them don't put Hulk Hogan on there.
Exactly. Don't. Oh shit, we ain't got no sponsors this time.
We can do whatever we want. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Exactly. Like, what? Nah, if it was Snickers, they probably made them change the fucking location so fast and shit like that.
Yeah, he said he didn't get the invite. I'm not sure. He's on an iPad, so I don't know what's going.
I just sent him the invite. It said Brandon Oliver.
Yep, that's him.
I'll send it to him again. See if it'll work again.
I'm kind of interested in seeing how the whole Daniel Bryan being a heel factors into his match against Brock. It adds a new dynamic to the match now. Because some of Daniel's best heel work was against bigger guys. In my opinion, I like the whole thing with him in the Big Show. When he was the World Heavyweight Champion, that was cool.
That was cool. That was real cool and shit.
And then Brock versus D-Bry should be cool anyway. I mean, I have a sneaky suspicion on how it's going to go, but
how long do you think that match is going to be?
I will give it a solid 14 minutes.
A solid 14 minutes.
That's what I'm predicting. Solid 14.
How many F5s and how many suplexes are we going to see?
F5, probably one or two. I don't think they'll have Daniel take a bunch of F5 unless Brock's just like throwing them for no reason because Daniel's not kicking out of like 2 F5s. I don't think. But suplexes about 34. Like he's gonna get suplexed a lot in this one. Oh my God. They love doing that whenever Brock has a little guy to suplex City the whole match.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it. I mean, Roman's not a little guy, but Roman was like small enough to get suplexed like 20 times. It's like, all right, let's do that. Like, they don't care as long as you like less than 300 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
They give you a good 15.
Yeah, as long as you under this height and this weight, you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine against suplex.
Then we got Seth and Knock. Have they had a match? I don't think they've had a match.
I don't think they had a match
yet. The first ever Seth versus Knock match. And I'm surprisingly not hyped for it just because of the booking of Knock. But
I mean, the booking of him has been like iffy, as of late.
But overall, this is a cool. Like this is a cool match. It just should have like a dream match feel to it. I feel like, and it doesn't. But that's neither here nor there. Because if they have a great match, then that'll be great.
I'll buy some more of that. But yeah, I think this should be a good match. I think it's gonna be a good match. It's probably gonna be one of the Soul Stealers for real.
Yeah, and then depending on what they do with Dean, then the match ending could be a couple people could not like really fuck with the match ending. Like I could see people being like, "Oh, it's a convoluted ending, no real ending, nobody really won because Dean ran in or blah blah blah." But
exactly,
but the match itself will probably be pretty good.
Right. Yeah, and then
I don't even know who I would pick for half because I'm trying to pick winners, but I have no clue. It's a Survivor Series. That's what I like about Survivor Series.
Yeah, because it's tricky, like
because there's no titles on the line or nothing like that. So literally, kind of anything can happen, and there's no like repercussions. So it's like storyline doesn't really factor in that much.
Exactly. So like it's kind of iffy. Picking on who you want to win because they could get this victory to Raw, they get this victory to SmackDown. Yeah. I think it happens with every pay-per-view. They give them a couple of victories, like they give one team a couple of victories, and they'll have one team come back from it, from being down, or they just going to give them like split victories or whatnot. Either way, it's still going to be tied before the fucking main event, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it should be tied before the main event unless they're just trying to have like a domination show or because I feel like one of the Survivor Series SmackDown just went in and like sweeped almost every match except the damn AJ versus Brock match. It might have been last year.
Yeah,
I don't really remember though. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure SmackDown won like a good majority of those matches.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I think so.
The tag team match is mayhem, like the 5-on-5 tag teams.
Yeah.
In Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, and then the Revival B Team, Lucha House Party, and the Ascension versus Lucha House Party and the Ascension and the B Team. I don't know, Raw looking a little shaky, to be honest.
They are.
And then SmackDown, you got the Usos, the New Day, Sanity, Gallows and Anderson, and the Colognes. I'm leaning towards SmackDown heavy.
Like, how the hell is Raw going to get out of this with a W? Like,
I don't even know.
They gotta have like the power of Jesus.
Like Ross, his tag team division is really suspect. I didn't realize until it was like laid out like that.
Like
they was like, yeah, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, they a team now. I was like, oh, that's what we doing. Okay,
yeah, exactly. That's what we doing these days.
I was like, okay.
Like what?
They didn't even give him like a Matt Hardy MVP storyline where they like were competing and shit. They just was like, all right, well,
no, all right, we'll just do this. And
what you doing? Nothing. You trying to be my tag team partner?
No.
Sweet, let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that shit is gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah. The AOP versus the Bar, I am leaning towards. I think AOP needs it more. They need a.
Yeah, I think AOP needs it more. I don't know, man.
Like, I mean, I'm biased towards the Bar, but the Bar doesn't need to beat the Authors of Pain.
Nah, I don't think so. Like the Authors of Pain, they're fucking like dominant. Like if you see them niggas in the street, you know you running.
I don't know if I see the Bar in the street, I'm running too.
So, yeah, nigga, like think about it. Like it's the Authors of Pain, like two big niggas.
Oh yeah, you see the Authors of Pain coming up on the left, and then the Bar coming up on the right. You run to the right.
Yeah, you in the fucking dead end alley or some shit. Like Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, and I mean, I got AOP. I think AOP will probably win this one. And
that's another cop out for them to do something dumb with the ending though, because Big Show.
Yeah,
might jump in and just
they might he might jump in and do something. So you gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, just disqualify because Big Show about to chokeslam Drake Maverick, and then they get like distracted.
Hell yeah!
And then bam, broke kick or some shit.
Hell yeah!
Then Team Raw, with the TBA, it's kind of hard to pick, but we got Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, Natalya, and Ruby Riott versus Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and someone else.
Yeah.
I think Team SmackDown should win, and everything makes sense for them to win. So that's why I'm gonna pick Team Raw.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. That's what I do with WWE a lot of times when something makes complete and total sense.
Okay,
I just pick the opposite because I'm like, yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna try to switch it up.
The opposite these days, like we all thought it made sense that Nakamura was supposed to win at WrestleMania, but he didn't.
I thought it made sense that Nakamura was supposed to win that last match they did too, because when he lost at WrestleMania, I was like, okay, they're building up a story for Nak to turn heel and then win, and then he turned heel and then lost, and I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, that's weird. People's time at this point.
Yeah, I do that a lot now at WWE because they often they do it too much, in my opinion, where they try to, oh, this is too predictable, let's not do this. But some things are predictable for a reason. Some things are predictable because that's how it should go. But it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because it's like, do you do a predictable storyline that everyone knows the ending to? Months, or do you do something that makes no sense, but hey, you didn't see it coming? So that's why I'm glad I'm not actually
especially earlier this month with Raw, with Roman Reigns and shit leaving. And expect the fucking Shield to fucking turn, but like Jesus Christ, he did it.
Yeah. And it's like, what do you do with the Shield? Because everyone was like, Dean's gonna turn. So do you not make Dean turn? That would be stupid if you just didn't make Dean turn just because everyone knows it.
Yeah, like everyone knows what's gonna happen sooner or later. Like he got Roman out the fucking picture now.
That's why that moment was the only time they could really do that.
Yeah, but nobody was thinking about it that night. It was like,
that was the one night since they've been back together where people are like, yeah, no one's thinking, yeah, Dean's gonna turn. Because every night it's like Dean's gonna turn, and then Roman's like, I have leukemia, and everyone's like, oh shit, shit got real, and then Dean still turns. Like that's the only night they could have pulled that off. And been a shock. I was shook. I was like, what? Wild. I was like, out of all the nights you picked tonight, that's wild, Dean. You not shit for that.
Like, what the fuck? Get the nigga out of here.
That's the first time somebody turned heel and I legit wanted to boo him. I was like, boo. What?
Like, nigga, get this fucking man out of here.
We got the Team Raw first Team SmackDown, the men's match with Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, who both of I gotta take back my original opinion of them as a tag team. I thought it was one of them dumb, like out of nowhere tag. Oh, you're not doing nothing, be a tag team.
Oh no.
It benefited them a lot. Now that I saw it, I like it.
Yeah,
McIntyre Ziggler was a good decision. But we got Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley with Baron Corbin and Leo Rush versus Team SmackDown, The Miz, Shane McMahon, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy.
That's a close one.
Yeah, both of these teams are kind of in a weird place. Like both of these teams have like one person that's like a solidified like main eventer. With Raw's got Braun, and then SmackDown's got Miz, and then each team got somebody that should really be a solidified main eventer, but sometimes their booking's a little shaky. I'll say that's Lashley and Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
got three like really solid mid carders. You got Dolphin, Finn, and Drew. You got I don't know. I changed on a solid mid carder, but
well, you got
Shane's there, and then you got Jeff and Ray.
That's a tricky one.
That is a really tricky match, and it's elimination too. I keep having to factor in that it's elimination.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Like who you gotta see like who's good at these fucking elimination matches and shit.
Yeah, because like I can't see Team SmackDown being too effective here. Like I can see Ray getting eliminated pretty early. I can see Jeff getting eliminated pretty early. But like at the same time, I don't see like I feel like Shane. They're gonna fuck around and make Shane the Iron Man of this match. Like he's gonna be the sole survivor.
They're gonna make that nigga do the coast to coast again.
Yeah, this is
like the last time he did it.
Like they do this weird thing with Shane, where Shane's offense is not that effective, but they do this weird thing with Shane where he can just take a beating better than anyone on the entire roster.
Like he activated his fucking badge on like 2K or some shit.
Yeah, like it's not like Shane's out here fucking people up, but it's like Shane's getting beat up and tombstone and thrown off cells, and then he just kicks out, and it's like what?
Yeah, they make him durable.
His durability, his damage, his hit point recovery all the way up.
Yeah, hit points out the ass.
Bruh, man, I can't see Shane he's not going down that easy.
No, he's not.
I can't see Strowman losing in a match where Shane's on the other team. Like I can't, like who's going to eliminate Strowman? Samoa Joe just going to coquina clutch him and start the match off.
Exactly, like
that's how Paul Heyman will book the match. As soon as the match starts, Samoa Joe pull up a coquina clutch.
Like that's how they would do that shit. Like you can't picture that shit the other way. Like damn, how are they going to eliminate this man?
Yeah, I'm gonna just jump on Team Raw. It's too much It's too much like firepower between McIntyre, Strowman, and Lashley. It's too much firepower.
Yeah, but I feel like some shit's gonna happen though. But I have to jump on Team Raw because I can't.
Also, SmackDown look like it's gonna implode at any second too.
It really does. Like it really does. Like
that's the only reason I'm scared to pick Team Raw, because it seems too. It's one of those things where it's WWE. They're like, oh, it's too obvious. We got a plan for your ass. We go.
Yeah, exactly. Like skirt, like no.
Yeah, I'm like man, but and they could pull off a good swerve where SmackDown still wins, but I don't see what that would accomplish.
Exactly. Like I don't see what's the accomplishment, or what's the goal, like shit.
It's like yeah, see Raw, you guys suck because SmackDown was infighting and they still won. who gets to rub off that? Jeff Hardy get like a push after that or some shit.
Exactly.
What happens at the if Raw wins and that like continues to build Lashley and McIntyre? Is it because Raw does need a new main event star now?
Yeah, they do.
Especially if Seth's going to continue holding the IC title until Mania, which is it seems like they're just riding out with this whole Seth Intercontinental Championship, which is I guess that's nice because it gives.
Yeah.
And then also Seth has never held the Universal title, so that's like a goal that Seth can actually.
Yeah,
like the feeling they were creating with Roman, of Roman never holding the Universal title, they cashed in on it, but they didn't cash it how they wanted to. No. I feel like Seth can give them that feeling of this guy's been fighting to get the Universal title, and he's finally got it.
Exactly. Like he's been fighting all this time for the blah blah blah, and
even when he was the heel and he was getting all the extra opportunities to get to the title, like when they made a whole tournament and the winner got to fight Seth,
exactly,
and then he still lost,
and
then Triple H screwed him out of it, and like Seth had an interesting journey.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
His Universal title reign is going to be interesting. But speaking of Seth, we got Seth versus Nakamura for a pick. I'm picking not by Dean interference somehow, or Seth by DQ. I don't know.
Yeah, either one of those I can agree with.
I can't see a whole Seth versus Nakamura match where Dean just chills in the backstage and doesn't interfere at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nah.
I mean, that would make an interesting Raw. Like,
is there anything on the fucking pre-show or something? I bet you could be a 6-woman tag team match on the pre-show.
The pre-show is the tag team Survivor Series match.
Okay.
Well, women made the main show, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
Two women matches on the main show. Progress. There we go. Yeah. And one of them is going to be the main event of the entire show, probably. But then Brock versus Daniel Bryan. Who you picking for that one? I'm kind of because this match just got created yesterday. So
yeah, it just got created yesterday. But this is also tricky. I don't know. Like, it would be surprising if Daniel wins. But fuck it, I guess I'll pick Daniel. I guess
I'm leaning towards Daniel too. But like, it's also like, do you just have a whole pay-per-view now where AJ Styles is just not there?
Yeah.
Like, how do we go from AJ Styles being the face of SmackDown just not even being on the Survivor Series? That's jarring.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
He's gonna do something there. I don't know.
Yeah, he has to do something.
But I'll go with, I don't know, because it's Brock too. So I'll go with Brock just because it's Brock.
Yeah.
Every time I pick against Brock, he's just like, "You stupid, I'm Brock," and wins. Like literally every time, I'm like, "Yeah, I think they'll have Brock lose this," and then Brock just wins it. And I'm like, "Oh,
yeah, exactly."
Oh, my fault. I forgot that was Brock. And then, like WrestleMania, yeah, like literally WrestleMania. I was like, "Well, no one really wants it but me." But okay, Roman's gonna go over and be the champion, and then Brock wins. And I'm like, "Oh shit!
Like, what the fuck is happening?"
Brock wins a lot. Yeah. And then the Greatest Royal Rumble, I was like, "Okay, they're just gonna give it the Roman." And then Brock again. And I was like, "Wow!"
Yeah. Like, wow. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Brock. I don't got Brock losing anytime soon until Seth pulls up.
Exactly. Like,
and then the main event, Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair, which I like that they added Flair. That's just a little like been a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah,
that half of the horsewomen had last names and they need to give Bayley a last name, like low key. That might help her. Like, turn her heel, give her a last name.
Exactly. Like, do something.
Bayley the St. Clair. I don't know.
What?
Bayley St. Clair.
Bayley the St. Clair.
Bayley Douglas. I don't know, or something.
Bayley Douglas. What the fuck?
That should be a new poll. That should be a poll.
Yeah, it should be a poll. Like, what's Bayley's new last name?
But yeah, for this match, I guess I'll say, See, what I'm thinking for this match is I'm thinking which one leads to more likely of a rematch.
I think Becky. Well, not Becky. I'm sorry. I think Ronda winning will lead more to a rematch because it has. I feel like implications of the 4 horsewomen's. They're gonna be getting involved in that match some way.
Oh, that'd be wild if they just run in and beat down Charlotte and there's no Becky there to help, and then like Bayley and Sasha are on the card. So
yeah.
Also, why would Bayley and Sasha just help Charlotte? That like realistically Team Raw. So like,
but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If Charlotte wins, I don't know. They can try to build the 4 horsewoman off of that, but I don't know. I don't really know, man.
It depends on the end game too. Like, if the end game is to have the 4 horsewomen triumphantly standing over the UFC 4 horsewomen, then yeah, Ronda got to win here. But
is it gonna be like a no DQ? Is it going to be somebody winning dirty?
But if they want the whole end of this storyline to be Ronda winning, then I guess Ronda could take a loss here. And then at the end, that's the main thing I'm going to take away from this match is what the whole point of this whole storyline is. That's what I've been wondering since they started making rumblings about Ronda and Charlotte. I was like, who would ultimately win though?
Exactly. Like,
wherever they go from there.
Like, who would actually win this match? Like,
I have a theory that this whole thing is just to add another notch in Charlotte's belt, in my opinion. Like, this entire horsewomen versus horsewomen thing.
Yeah. I just feel like it just Oh, I mean, yeah, you got a point.
I didn't think that until the Oscar match, and I was like, okay, they're definitely like there's gonna be some things throughout Charlotte's career where it's just like that's another thing Charlotte did.
Really want to try to cement her legacy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you want to push somebody, if you want to like cement them as a legend, you gotta give them legendary shit to do. So I'm like, all right, there's gonna be certain things that are gonna happen over the course of the next 10 years. I'm gonna be like
that we are gonna either like or don't like, and then we're gonna regret seeing that ever happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back and say, okay, but Charlotte better for it. I guess that's what they're gonna do anyway.
Exactly.
But also, ESPN's gonna have so many articles about, like, regardless about how the match ends, because Ronda already, and then like Charlotte's always ESPN articles. So now that's definitely gonna be a ESPN match.
ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS Sports. Everybody's gonna eat that shit up.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and especially if Shayna Baszler and them coming at the end, that's definitely gonna. That's my new pick. Is Shayna Baszler and them coming in and costing Shayna.
Imagine like fucking like a whole fucking Curry scene invasion. Like Curry's just mad because like she got beat the fuck up, and then next time Survivor Series, that fucking 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, she just comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Also, that's a good way to tell what's gonna happen.
It is.
Like if Kairi Sane wins the title back, then I'm like, all right, Shayna's going to the main roster.
Yes, yeah, that's that point.
Ronda's turning heel. They're gonna start fucking shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just gonna be real. Like it's gonna be real.
Yeah, because that'd be a really cool turn too. Because Ronda's been really faced, like super faced. Like even when it comes down to like defending the wrestlers below her.
Yeah.
From like shouting out like Bailey and Natalya and Sasha for being talented and stuff. Like she's like kind of over with the crowd.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden she just turns into the person that everyone thought she was going to be when she came in. It's like, oh, wrestling, screw that, fuck wrestling. I'm going to fuck with fucking wrestling. I'm a star.
Exactly.
Which that's what I thought her character was going to be immediately, and it wasn't that. So they just turned that. That'd be amazing. And then also, if that happens, and then Velveteen is the NXT champion, that'll be my best weekend.
Oh yeah, that'll be the best weekend. That would be the best weekend ever, man. Like I swear.
And yeah, war games being bad, like the actual war games match, that's just dope.
Oh yeah, it's always
that's just like I never said that, so I just felt like I needed to say the war games match being in NXT is dope.
Yeah, that shit is always awesome. Oh, thank you.
That should overall be a good weekend of wrestling.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, you got not just WWE, but you also got other stuff going on this weekend.
Yeah,
you really have to look out for it. I mean, like, what was it? Evolution, like, you know, like fucking Evolve had their pay-per-view, and they had some people from NXT winning some belts and shit, and it was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that's getting really cool is with WWE interacting more with the indies, which is just because I think that's sheer cockiness or relief of competition. Like they're like, okay, we won, now we can.
Yeah, now we can fuck with these little niggas over here.
Yeah, we won. Now we can calm down. We can start. Yeah, what y'all want? Y'all want Aleister Black come over there? Okay, cool.
Yeah, like
y'all want Leo for a show.
20K. 20K for a show, nigga.
Like, even with like little things like the BCW storyline in the game, like they're starting to acknowledge more. They're getting less scared to acknowledge indie people, mostly because they're like, we're gonna buy their contract in a year anyway, so they're gonna be here. But
yeah, we just gonna buy this shit in a year.
Yeah, how about oh yeah, you like Kenny Omega? Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Shit. Like hell yeah. Man. Yeah, today's been some shit on social media.
Yeah, we got pictures. Nia's a hand injury.
Has a fucking small cut. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, Nia's a warrior fighting through that little tiny cut.
Hell yeah. But
I believe it was some hand swelling too.
Yeah,
That could be dangerous.
It does. But it looks like when she hit her, it looked like she used her whole fucking knuckles and forearm, like her whole fist.
Yeah, you gotta have like a big hand to
like,
give someone a black eye and break their nose in the same punch.
Like give them a concussion, a broken nose.
Like let alone the concussion, just like the physics of giving someone a black eye and breaking their nose in the same punch. I was like, oh.
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
I was like, did Becky hit her first? Like, god damn. Like,
right. Like I know what the shots that Becky did. I know those shits weren't even fucking stiff or anything. It couldn't be stiff.
Yeah, because especially like, that's the only thing I'm not clear on about. Because I understand accidents happen, but god damn, she didn't pull that one at all.
Like she pulled that shit out the fucking the box and lay down and just lay down.
Haymaker.
Damn, bro, like
that was some Brock Lesnar first night back shit when he busted.
Like just damn, like. That shit is crazy, man.
That was funny watching Brock's first night back because he hit Cena, realized it, and then he just started throwing the softest punches in the world because he realized, oh, shut up. Rock. In the first hit, it was obvious he actually hit him, and I was like, oh my goodness.
It was still kind of funny. I remember that one time when Alicia Fox and Isaac was doing that backstage segment, and Alicia just hit her with a fucking box on her head. I was like, oh my god.
What's the little things that make Alicia Fox's character that I appreciate about Alicia Fox's character?
Yeah,
like the tiny little mannerisms. It's like Captain Alicia Fox last year was hilarious.
Yeah, oh hell yeah, Captain Alicia Fox was awesome.
Like she's not, I guess she's not one of the best or like the premier, but she doesn't get enough credit for like the little cool things.
Exactly. I wish she could have kept that gimmick. Like that shit would have been awesome, low key.
Yeah, a lot of wrestlers, that's the common theme where they do a lot of like little cool things and they don't like really get credit for it because it's like, oh, they kind of float in the background. But it's nice for the people that like really watch everything. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
I always wonder what's going through a wrestler's mind when they get hit for real.
Like, damn, did they really just hit me, nigga?
Yeah, like I'm imagining when Cena got that first punch, he was probably like, oh shit, am I really fighting Brock Lesnar right now?
Like, I need to his fucking no.
Yeah, I would have been like, I gotta get out of here. Maybe it's maybe it's just like CM Punk with Elijah Burke. Just wow, that hurt.
Brock Lesnar getting hit by Braun and shit.
Like Brock did not fuck with that at all.
He did at all. Like, hold the fuck up. This nigga really just did this shit.
What? Brock said, what?
He said, what? He told that nigga, nah, don't do that ever again. Like, bro, you crazy?
He beat him, and Braun's like, okay, whoops, my fault.
You know, you good, son? You got it. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah, low key. So, does this determine that Brawl for All shouldn't come back?
Look, man,
because that'd be interesting right around now.
It would.
Brawl for All would be kind of interesting right now. I'm not gonna lie.
But is it for business though? Is it good for
business? For business? No, because there's no way you can book it unless you put Ronda in it. It's pretty safe bet.
Yeah, it's a safe bet.
The finals, female Brawl for All finals, I'll say Sonya Deville and Ronda, depending on how the brackets.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Depending on how the bracket's set up. If Sonya Deville and Ronda are on the same side of the bracket, that would make it a little deeper.
Jesus Christ.
Men's Brawl for All, I'm going with Lashley.
Yeah. Off of that shit alone, yeah.
Only because Brock's not going to do it. Brock wouldn't do the Brawl for All because he had to like show up weekly, and he's like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
I got UFC for that.
Brock's got like fights to train for, but Lashley fucks people up real quick.
Let me just get these people out of here real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Brawl for All 2019. We needed like a couple months to plan this.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we probably just gonna stop it right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. I can't wait for this Sunday or Saturday. I can't wait for this weekend overall.
Fire.
It's gonna be lit. I'm still gonna be glued to Twitter all night and throughout the week because like whatever's happening up there, that shit is fire as fuck.
They're still gonna be going back. It's like they're still gonna keep going.
They're probably going on as we speak right now.
Yeah. That's the only like that's why I like the fact that Nia and Becky are feuding, because Nia is one of the only people that will actually, I feel like, keep going.
Exactly.
A lot of people are just like, all right, you got it, just let it go.
Exactly. Like, yeah, you got it. Like,
but now Becky's character has to get the last word, so I'm waiting for her to go back and forth with somebody that has like will not just like let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna stop it right here. Probably do another one this weekend and shit like that. Probably on my other channel, my main channel, Grizzly FOG. But yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah, I'm just reading through Naya's Twitter right now because she's just like talking about how everyone's saying. Yeah. She posted a video of her working out. She posted a video of her working out and said, "I'm just here for the comments with a popcorn emoji."
Exactly, like popcorn. I'm here for the whatever the people got to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know,
especially Becky's fans, because like they've been wilding since Becky turned, like when Becky turned heel, they turned heel.
Oh hell yeah!
Like, they've been wilding. They said, "I'm just here hoping you get fired." With a popcorn emoji.
Exactly, man.
Wrestling Twitter fans always been wild though, like because there's two types of wrestling Twitter fans. There's the ones where they'll be like, "Yo, this is amazing," and there's the ones that take it way too serious and they be getting so heated.
Oh yeah, they take it way too serious,
especially with each other. They be arguing with each other. That's my favorite. Is reading threads of that.
Yeah, they just be arguing with each other on Twitter. I'm just like, dude, it's not that deep at all. It's not that deep.
Yeah, I mean, when your whole account is dedicated to a person, I feel like you gotta, at that point, you gotta step in and defend them.
You gotta step in and defend.
Yeah, if your name is Becky Lynch fan 847, you gotta like be like, fuck you, Nia.
But if your account name is Warriors fan 24/7, you gotta be like, nah, fuck that nigga Draymond.
Draymond ruined the whole team, low key. Like, well, low key, like allegedly KD in the argument, because in the argument, Draymond called KD a bitch, and then
yeah, I've seen the whole shit.
Yeah, and then and Boogie said, "I know." I'm trying to call Draymond down.
Oh wow!
It's reported that KD said something along the lines of "That's why I'm leaving" or something like that.
I just want to see what happened in the locker room. Like I know that was lit. I've seen Isaiah Thomas like this would be a set of boxing gloves in the locker room. if like teammates have problems and shit, they just box it out and then just leave it like that. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, the fuck? Is this what you want to do in Cleveland or some shit, or like?
Yeah, I mean, and then now he's talking about going to LA too. I don't
know, man. But yeah, man, just stop it right here. You know what it is, Grizzly FOG, SoundCloud.com/Grizzly FOG. Probably get back up here this weekend, do another one, stuff like that.
Yeah, like a pre one or like a reaction one after. Well, it's
I'll probably do it after.
Yeah,
after. Yeah, let's do it after. Yeah, but you know, it's me.
Yeah, Tim Saunders, SoundCloud.com/June 5th.
Is there? And yeah, keep your eyes glued to that Twitter and shit, man. Like, you know, as far as like music and shit goes, you know, stay tuned. December 1st is almost here. Almost time to drop the tape, you know. So yeah, I mean, on my other channel and shit like that. But yeah, you know, it's been real. And hopefully get to see you guys soon and all that good shit, you know. So
boom.
You guys later.